Okay, massive light giveaway. Oh, geez, I've got so many lights to give away. You know, I don't mind giving stuff away, but the shipping is a real nightmare, especially with this much stuff. And anyway, I went through all the lights, the ones that I did, the on-camera lights and stuff. I picked the ones that I want to keep personally. I've already set those aside. I've got mine. And these are the ones that I decided I don't want. So I'm going to give them away. And so pick the ones you want. It's at marcuspicks.giveawayenter.com. Let's just start. This is going to be quite the adventure here. All right, let's just start with these. These are 3 different just things that you plug in a wall. I'll show you, for example. It has a switch here that you got to plug in a wall. You switch it on, and you turn it off and back on, and it goes from daylight to tungsten. You switch it off again, and it goes to middle between the two. So you got cold, medium, and warm, which is really cool. 3 flat generic panels. YNew YN300 Air. I gave these away last year, and I missed them so much. I bought some more, and now I'm giving them away again. I keep wanting to like these because they are so flat and so lightweight, and they're just so cool. But they're not very bright. They're bicolor. It's the YNew YN300 Air. They're bicolor, and they work on an NP battery. I got another one in a box. I haven't even taken it out yet. I got 3 of them. So 3 YN300 Airs. Okay, next up, 2 GoDocs. What is this? LF308. They have barn doors and diffuser on them. Pretty heavy duty. Works off of an NP battery. It is bicolor, and they're pretty heavy duty. 2 GoDocs LF308s. Both of these for one person. All right, next up, 3 Vro L116T. Nice flat panel. You got on a switch and a brightness switch. Put the NP in there. It shows you a nice display. You click it, it goes back and forth between the temperature and the brightness. Really, really nice. I was almost not going to give these away. I like these so much because they're so flat and easy to use, but they're not super bright. Vro L116Ts. All right, here's another Vro. These are VL162Ts. This is one. And I'm going to package it with 2 other things. I'm going to package it with this. It's a USB LED light, just a basic one, and a GoDocs LED P120C, another NP thing that you plug in here, bicolor and brightness. So this is the GoDocs 120 and the Vro 162, and the USB all packaged as one. That's for one person. All right, next up we have this big one here. This is a GoDocs LED 260C P260C. Uses 2 NPs. It's a big one, bicolor. This is how big it is compared to my head. 2 NPs or wall power. GoDocs LED P260C. One of those. Okay, the ZSYB 100-watt handle. Battery handle. I did a video on that. Anybody wants this? Okay, a Yodo Ze flashlight. This is it is. What is it? It's a Yodo Ze LM07 flashlight. All right. Next up, GoDocs LED 126. 2 of these. It's got the diffusion in and out. Oh, the thing about this, you can do an NP battery on the back, like this. Okay, you can do an NP battery, or it's got a secret compartment where you can put AA batteries inside it if you don't want to do NPs. That's kind of cool. So you can power it 2 different ways. 2 of these, GoDocs LED 126. What is this? This is a Dracast DRX 240B. 2 of these, bicolor. They look and feel like the YNew YN300 Airs, but it has 2 separate buttons, bicolor. Here's the box. This is what the box looks like that it comes with. For those of you who are interested in what the box looks like. Okay, so 2 of those, Dracast DRX 240B. This is Dracast is a higher quality company. Okay, all right, next up. What is this? I don't know what this is. This is a round it goes onto a light stand or an on-camera light. It's got a Fresnel on it. Uses a NP battery to work, and so this is good for on-camera or a light stand. It's portable. Very, very heavy duty. Cylindrical metal round. This is expensive too. I don't remember what the company was. Intellitek. Oh, this is the Intellitek Pocket Canon Mini. The Intellitek Pocket Canon Mini comes in a nice case too. This is high-end stuff here. All right, next up, the Sedan Standard. This is the one that it's a USB powered. Here's the USB plug. It's got a really fancy lens on the front, a knob you can turn, and it does really intense colors like red, blue, yellow, green. So it's RGB and white. You can make it wide or focus beam by doing that. This is really, really heavy duty. This is metal, heavy duty Sedan Standard light. Okay, next up, and give these away as a set. These are a Generac and an iCan. Same thing. This one just says barn doors on it. Rectangular lights. I call it 2 rectangular lights. One by iCan, one by Generac. These are pretty expensive too. I think they're like a couple $100 a piece. But anyway. So 2 of those. The JLpow LED spotlight comes with a remote. This is actually a light that's supposed to be used for a disco ball. It's a beam of light, but it's a really good, powerful light. It's 110 volts. It plugs into a wall, and I put a 1/4-20 thread on the bottom here, so you can just plug into anything that's 1/4-20. This is actually a pretty good light compared for what it is. Really lightweight. And it has a remote, so you can go red, blue, green, yellow, or white. And it's a nice focus beam, nice flat beam of light. JLpow. All right, next up we have a Sunpack. This is a Sunpack LED 330. Just like the picture, it's got the barn doors. Uses one NP, dual bicolor. Sunpack LED 330 kit. Okay. Put the battery in there too. Next up, a Yodo ZE 150 bi. This is bicolor. Cute little box, very retro. This is 120 watts, 150 watts, I think. Look at the power supply this comes with. Look at the size of the power supply that this works, this tiny little thing. But anyway, yeah, so here it is, Yodo ZE 150 bi. Bicolor, got a nice retro look to it. Almost all of these things I've used for only 5 minutes. Speaking of Yodo, 3 of these things. These are the ZC 100 bi. These are bicolor. They're just like the X100 Zhiyun. But the thing that these things have, which is really cool, they have a secret compartment here where you can put an NP battery in there. You put an NP in there, and bam, it goes right on. It's got a nice display here. It's bicolor, and has these nice rose copper colors with white. So 3 of these to 1 person. I got a black and 2 whites. All right, now we're on to the next one that's like a X100 knockoff. It's a cold bore W100. Same thing as this one. Doesn't have an NP thing, but really lightweight and flat. It's very lightweight. It's got kind of a diffusion on the front of the LED here. So 2 of these cold bore W100s. You can use USB power or wall power. This looks like a Zhiyun 60, but it's almost exactly the same thing, but it's by a different company. This is by oh, it's an RGB light too. It's by Light2 Photo, and it's an RGB light. It has knobs on the back, and a nice little thing to mount onto a stand. Cute little thing. USB or wall power. Anyway, Light 2 photo. Next up, small rig, 60 watt. It's got a built-in battery. Small rig, 60 watt. You can hook your USB on here also. I was almost not going to give these away, but these things are a little bit on the green side, but they're so, you just push them and they have like here, they have these different, so you can do a diffuser or warm up the color or barn doors or what. And if you don't like this at all, you can take the thing off. You don't even need this. It just comes off, which is kind of cool. And you just push the button and it's pretty bright light. really, really bright. And you can, it's got a knob, a dial on the side for making it brighter or dimmer, and an on-off switch on the back, and a USB charging device. The battery's built in. So practical, so cute. I didn't want to give these away. So 6 of these. The iCan, it's the iCan Mini, whatever it is. Okay. Rino white panel. I'll call it a white panel. It's really, really nice flat light. Doesn't need an NP because it's got a built-in, the batteries are built in. You just charge it with a 15-volt source. It's got an on-off switch. It is bicolor, and you can change the color of it and the brightness. On-off switch. Got a nice display on the back. So Rino white panel. Here we go. Yodo Ze 200 watt VL200 bicolor. It's bicolor, and you can run it with a V mount battery on the back or wall power. So getting that away too. I guess that's it. Man, this is going to be a real bitch packaging and sending all these things off separately, but I got to make room. I got to get rid of this stuff. So anyway, pick what you want, and I'll pick the winner in next week or something. MarcusPicks.giveawayenter.com. See you next week.